I know when you're thinking of a pub classic, you're probably thinking chicken parma.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
but
how about you make these and I'll go eat a couple of beers? What do you reckon?
Yeah, perfect. I'd actually love that. But anyway, let's make my chicken parmies, which are slightly different. There's going to be a few different things here. We're going to start here with the sauce. Please, Chef, could you dice them up for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
There are a few things here which are very Preeya. There's no frying and there's lots of veggies and we're doing a gluten-free version for our celiac friends.
What about the chips? You got chips?
There's no chips on the side. But you could easily do chips at home. You could do sweet potato wedges, whatever you like. But I've got all these gluten-free celiac friends. They come over and I'm like, let's have a parma. This is how you do it. Super easy, okay? So I'm going to start on this and you can see how many veggies that I'm going to pop in this. I can't believe I'm actually waiting for you to finish the dicing. You're not
you're waiting for me now. Oh,
I'm actually waiting for you, Chef.
Oh, I could see.
With bated breath.
All the talking in a cooking show and not much chopping. You leave the chopping up to me. I like that. The onions and garlic are ready now. Here we go. Can we put them in?
Yes, you can. Thank you.
What else would you like me to
Thank you.
chop or
I'm
dice?
sitting here all teary-eyed from the onions, just waiting patiently.
Well, I don't feel anything anymore, so I can cut onions all day.
So I'm just browning off the onion and the garlic, and now I'm going to start adding all these lovely veggies.
Okay, lots of mushrooms?
Yes, mushrooms. I love mushrooms. My kids love them too.
Never heard of them with a Parmigiana before, but I'm willing to give it a go.
I know that you're probably very sceptical at this point.
It looks more like you're making a pizza here than a Parmigiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you'll be a fan though. Let's wait and see. Tomato, please.
Hand that over.
Chuck that in. Yes, put it in there. Go for it.
I'll place the tomato in there nice and carefully. There
Nice. Thank you very much.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this to a gentle simmer. And Richard, I like to put things that I've got in the home into this sauce, get veggies in where I can.
Obviously, throw everything in that's in the fridge, just empty it out,
Correct.
put it in the pot and off you go.
Correct. That's the way I like to cook. Yeah. And guess what? Everyone is getting a massive veggie hit. So grated zucchini, olives, mushies in there too.
I'll just check if there's any salami left in there or any crusty cheese.
I know that you're having a little inner giggle. He's really giving it to me, friends, but don't worry, we'll bring this home. So this is all going to wilt down in the pot and we're going to start making the schnitzels. Now, I've got some chicken breast here. This is air-chilled chicken, so it's got a really nice flavour and texture. And if you can please butterfly these for me. Tell us what you're doing, Chef.
What I do is I slice it through the middle lengthways here, being very careful not to cut my fingers. That's not what we're trying to do. But we're opening it up so that it becomes one size. It's a little bit bigger, so it looks like we're giving something a bit bigger, but it makes it a lot quicker and easier to cook.
Correct. So I'm going to get this crumbing sorted. I've got almond flour because we're trying to make this celiac friendly.
So that's instead of the breadcrumbs?
Correct, yeah.
And there are so many different things you can use. Rice Krispies, you know, almond. I love the flavour of almond.
Absolutely. Could you please pop these into here for me and whisk them up?
Are you want me to crack them open
Yes,
first?
please.
Okay,
don't just put the whole thing in there.
Wasn't sure.
But yeah, I think you realise you can actually use lots of different alternatives. I quite like the almond because it adds a really nice texture. Also a really nice way if you're trying to get nuts into your children's diet. This is another way that you can do it.
Okay.
But I've just added in here some paprika, oregano and some lemon zest. Now what we're going to do is go, and I'm going to get you to do this because you've got the chicken hands already.
Oh, chicken hands.
We've got some corn flour, egg, and we're going to dip in here. Beautiful. And then it goes on the tray.
So this is the corn flour that's come from corn. It's not the flour, corn flour, but you could use rice flour, potato flour, anything.
Yep.
Great.
And if you're not gluten-free, if you're not a celiac, then you can use normal flour. But we're trying to keep this gluten-free because any gluten contamination can cause really serious issues. So, yeah, we're trying to avoid any gluten. Beautiful.
Right, like that?
Thank you.
Are you going to pat it down or do you want me to?
I'd love you to just keep your fingers dirty because I'm here looking nice at the pot, my friend.
That's me with the dirty fingers.
And this is beautifully coming together. I know you're calling it a pizza sauce, but it's filled with veggies and it's going to be super delicious.
Well, I'm thinking this could be something monumental, you know, like a pizza with a chicken base. Can you imagine that? That'd be fantastic.
Changing my whole recipe.
What?
It's pub classic, so it's a chicken parma.
Well, you're not deep frying it, so
No,
I mean,
I'm
we're thinking about something else.
This is the thing.
So
I think everyone. Yep, pop it
on the tray.
That's
I thought that's where we were going. I thought we were getting there eventually.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Take a while, but yeah.
Convoluted journey.
Yes.
But I think people think of pub classics or chicken parma and they immediately think, well, it's not going to be very good for me. But I actually make this all the time. If you come to my house, this is on the schedule once a fortnight, and you know it's a schedule.
Yeah, I bet it is.
He knows. Seriously, this is a nice, healthy way to do it. No frying, no saturated fats, nice source of iron and protein from the chicken. It's got no skin on it. Beautiful. We are going to heat this on and you can start prepping some cheese.
I can do that. Want me to move that there
yes,
for you?
thank you. Now look at this sauce. You can say what you like and I know you will. You don't hold back. This is how I get the veggies in. Look at this.
It's like a vegetable with chicken base. It's You're covering the chicken, all the good stuff.
I know, the sly comments keep coming. Don't worry, the chicken's there. She's holding all the goodness. Look at this.
Okay.
But this is what I do at home. I really heap it on, so I know if I'm exhausted and the kids are eating this, they're getting all the veggies in there. Even Will likes this.
Okay.
I know you like Will,
well.
and he likes this, so that should be all you need.
If Will likes it, I like it.
There you go. Little shout out to the Willie,
There we go.
Here we go. Now, I like cheese, okay? And eating cheese, great for bone health, great for kids. There we go. Go for it.
You got 3 types of cheese on this, so I'm thinking...
Tiny bit of Parmesan, beautiful.
Me or the cheese? Okay.
Every time. Same gag. Oh, and then you've just chopped it.
Yeah, you want me to do this?
Yeah, that's good.
It's nice big slices.
Fine.
Straight over the top there like that? Is that what you're
Beautiful.
looking for? Okay.
3 cheeses. This is going to go into the oven, 180 degrees for about 30 minutes so that chicken cooks through, but you've cut it nice and thin, so it should be quite quick. And then he can finally have a go at these. Now, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will, my friend.
A bloke like me can't afford to be too fussy. I'll get excited over anything.
But
I'll
how
tell you
good
what,
does this look?
It does look good, and you know what I'm liking? All of these cheesy
I
bits
know,
on
so
the
that's
side.
where, that's the, yeah, that's where the money is, honestly. So when these come out of the oven, often I get full on just eating the cheesy bits. Honestly, thank you. It's got a full mouth now, here we go. So I've put a bit of extra lettuce there. You could serve this up with a salad, but this is just to point out that I can have rainbows everywhere on the plate.
Is this what we call a salad now?
It's just a little bit of crunch and a bit of green. Pop that there for me. Have a taste of the chicken there. I'm interested to hear.
But I want that one.
No, you eat that one,
Okay,
please. That one looks nice.
All right. Now, this is the pizza chicken schnitzel I'm looking for.
I could call it the pizza palmy.
Olive on there. We want to put some salami on there as well, some
You
pepperoni.
could, but this is quite a healthy version of a parma. So I've got the chicken, there's no frying, there's lots of veggies in there. Have a go. He's a bit concerned about how hot it is, I reckon.
I like how you say it's the healthy parma because it's got 3 types of cheese on it as well.
That's okay. But everything in moderation, Richard. You know I'm not averse to anything. But that should still be a flavour punch.
You know what? It's gluten-free. You'd never know it. It's just lovely. It's not deep fried. There's missing some chips. You probably need a big pile of chips on there and maybe a little bit of something green on the side. But you know what? That is a really, really tasty little schnitzel.
Maybe you can come over for rainbow Parmies next time. Maybe.
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 I'll bring the chips.